Hi, Donald Grothoff. I'm with FocusedHealthyFamily.com and my newest adventure, NaturalAnxietyDisorderTreatment.com. And I'm an EFT practitioner. I use tapping to help release anxiety, stress, emotional issues, blocks, traumas, all of that. And I work with people on a regular basis on helping to bring down their anxiety and get their emotions back in balance, their energy in good place. And I do it all naturally using my tapping process called Emotional Freedom Techniques, or EFT as it's pretty commonly known. And what I want to do today, because I know, like myself, we're more and more we're getting sequestered into our homes where we're not really allowed to leave because of this pandemic coronavirus. And because of that, because of all the daily news, the constant bombardment of the sad news of who has died and what's going on with this virus, the stress level for our nation, for our world, is at its utmost peak. And so what I decided I wanted to do today was to do a little tapping with you to be able to help you bring down that anxiety, calm the fears. So what I'm going to do now is do a tapping. That I came up with a script. And what I would love to do is have comments from you. You also might want to check out, I have invisiblewheelchair.com, which is my podcast about anxiety and OCD. And it's a really good one to find out a lot of good information about OCD. And you can also leave me comments there, and I would love comments on this and some of the podcasts that are up there. So again, that's invisiblewheelchair.com is the podcast. So I'm going to go real quickly over the points. You can also go to my FocusedHealthyFamily.com, and under the What Is section is about EFT, and that shows you the tapping points. But I'm going to show them real quickly for you. These are our tapping tools right here. Doesn't matter which hand you use. We're going to start by tapping on the side of the hand, and it doesn't matter which hand. We're going to go up to the eyebrow, and then you can do both if you wish. You go side of the eyes, under the nose, on the chin, on the collarbone, under the arm, about 4 inches down from the armpit, and top of the head. Now I'm going to just go down one side, you can go down both. So, and as we do this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say something, and I'm going to ask you to yourself to repeat back what I say as we're tapping. And so it's kind of just almost kind of like a Simon Says in a way. You just follow along as I do this. So again, I'm going to start. First off, you want to make sure you're very hydrated. First thing we're going to do is I want to kind of center ourselves in our body with some deep breaths. So what I'd like you to do is starting by taking in through the nose, breathing in through the nose, taking as deep a breath as you can, and holding it for maybe 4 to 7 seconds, something like that. And then releasing it through the mouth very slowly for about 7 to 8 seconds. So it's a matter of hold it, release, you really want to let it all out. Now this time we're going to do it again, but I want to, as we let it out, I want you to really relax and let the shoulders drop, let yourself melt into wherever you're sitting at the time. And so let's do it one more time. Deep breath. Hold it. Let it out. Shoulders dropping, melting into the chair. I also want you to kind of I want you to close your eye just for a second or two, and I want you to kind of concentrate on what's going on for you inside your body, both physically and emotionally. Pay attention to any pains that might be there. I want you to pay attention to the stress and the anxiety. Where is it at in your body? Just focus in on it. Find it. And just gauge for yourself how heavy that that pain is, how tough that pain is, how strong. You can put a number to it, 1 to 10 if you wish. Then I also want you to pay attention to the stress level. I want you to really tune into, what is the stress level for you? And see if you can put a number on it, 1 to 10. 1 being very little, 10 being a lot. Just really gauge how it feels. Get a sense of how strong it is, how it feels. Does it put pressure somewhere? So as you tune into these things, I want you we're going to just do a little quick tapping to kind of do some release on that. And we're tapping on the forehead. And again, repeating after me. I wish to release any tension, pain, or stress located in my body. Go side of the eyes. I wish to relax and release any stress, anxiety, or pain I wish to release any anxiety, stress, or pain I wish to release any anxiety, stress, or pain. I am ready to release anxiety, stress, and pain out of my body. I am ready to release any tension, stress, pain, or anxiety. I choose now to relax and release any tension, any pain, any anxiety or stress from my body. I don't want any distractions from this tapping work I'm going to do. So I choose now to relax and release any pain, tension, anxiety, or stress from my whole body. Deep breath. I choose now to relax. Another deep breath. I am relaxing now. Alright, let's stop for just a minute here. Alright. Again, make sure you're taking right. Now I want to get into the tapping. I just want to do that. It may or may not have released any of that for you, but I like to sometimes get rid of any of the pains or stresses in my body if I can. Kind of tap through them to at least relax them some, to release them a little bit, so that they're not distractive to what we really want to accomplish in the tapping we do. So now I want to move on to tapping for all this stress and anxiety that we're going through because of this virus. And we're going to start up with the side of the hand, what's known as the karate chop point, because some people do it like this, and that's okay too. I just tend to do it one of these two ways. And again, I'm going to make a statement and ask you just to repeat along with me or after me. Even though there is so much fear around this virus that it's hard to get away from it. I can accept that I am feeling that fear and working to get through it. All right? Even though there is so much chaos feeding that fear. I can accept that I am feeling that fear and working to get through it. Even though it appears that the fear could be the worse enemy than the virus. I am confident that I have conquered fear before and now must rely just on the facts. All right. We want to move up here to the eyebrow point. There is so much chaos. It is hard to know the facts. It is not hard to know who to trust. This virus is unknown. I don't like unknown. No one seems to know what to do. We're getting a lot of misinformation. It's hard to know who to trust. There is so much confusion. The chaos is overwhelming. People are losing their jobs. Businesses are closing. What are we to do for money? What are we to do about food? There are just too many what ifs. There are too many unknowns. It is so overwhelming. I have never experienced anything like this. No one has ever experienced a crisis like this. It is hard to deal with so much unknown. I am feeling so much stress. I am worried my finances will not hold up. What about my family? What about my health? I'm experiencing some health issues now. I have a runny nose, and sometimes I get a headache. I deal with allergies this time of year. But could this be symptoms of the coronavirus? Could I have contracted the virus? So is it the flu? Is it the allergies? Or is it the coronavirus? I am so worried. I don't know what to do. Might it be possible that I need to find a way to soften these fears? I know that fears are not really true, but they are so strong right now. And they're coming at me 24/7. I need to find some way to shift my thinking. I need to find a way to soften these fears. I've softened fears before. This time should be no different. The fears don't make me healthier. In fact, they're detrimental to my health. I want to avoid too much influence from outside. I want to balance what I watch and hear. I wish to get back to my inner guidance. My inner guidance has been a godsend. It has helped me through so much in the past. I know I must find the facts instead of just hearsay. Instead of those who wish to misguide me, I wish to trust my inner guidance. Fear does not have to guide me. There are more higher power guidance within me. I am shifting my thinking. I am accessing my inner guidance. I am softening and releasing my fears. I wish to stay informed. I wish to protect the ones I love. I wish to protect myself. I will stay informed through reliable sources. I will trust in my inner guidance and higher power. Through the faith in the guidance I get from above, I wish to have trust in that faith, have trust in the guidance from God. I wish to have trust in the guidance I get from within. I wish to find true balance in what I see and hear from the outside. I wish to focus on and put my trust in my inner guidance, and the higher power. I am relaxing now and minimizing and releasing the fear, and focusing in on my inner guidance and on that higher power. All right, let's take a deep breath. Once again, I'd like you to focus in on yourself and take a gauge for where your stresses were, where your anxiety was, where your pains were, and just get a feel of whether that has diminished some, went down some, maybe it went up some. Sometimes that happens because we raise up some stuff, but there's nothing wrong with that. It just means that you've hit upon something that's more of a core issue then, and you really need to focus on that and keep tapping on that. And find time to become real conscious of these messages that you're holding inside of you based on this virus, based on what's going on in the world, based on the issues that you're dealing with right now. Try to focus in on them and not fight the feelings, but to accept the feelings and tap through them. Because fighting the feelings is like putting a balloon underwater. It's just going to keep coming back. Accepting it doesn't mean you agree with it, like it, or anything like that. It's just accepting that's the message that is. And then tap through that message until it can come down, till it can change. So we really want to catch these inner messages, especially the messages that you say about yourself. I call them the I messages. Because those are the ones that really tear you up, even more than just about the virus, but what you're telling about yourself. Those fears that are within yourself are what you need to work on. So I hope this has helped you some. If it's gone up, you can go back through it. Go back through this tapping session. Now, what you can do too is listen to what comes up for you. What messages come up, what thoughts come up, whatever, even though they don't seem to fit with what you're talking about. Put them in this script. Add them in. Even though I'm feeling such and such, but just add it into this script. And it's really going to help. The more you can do that, the more you can dig up, clean up, and get rid of messages, the better you're going to be. So I hope that your family and yourself are safe. And like I said, if you found this even slightly helpful and you want to delve more into it and work on the issues that are really tearing you up, again, you can go to my site, focusedhealthyfamily.com, or naturalanxietydisordertreatment.com. The Focused Healthy Family is about parenting, about families. The other one, the Natural Anxiety Disorder site, is for kind of individuals, teens and adults. And either way, you can set up a session there, and I'd be happy to work with you. So, good luck through this. I hope for you the best through this, and that your family, friends, make it through it safely. Take care.